What did your interpreter tell you that completely changed your mission perspective? Afghanistan 2011, our squad was hunting a Taliban weapons cache in a village outside Kandahar. Intel said it was hidden in a compound on the east side. Our interpreter was this guy named Rashid. Mid-30s, worked with American forces for 6 years. Quiet, professional, never complained about anything. We rolled up to the village at dawn. Standard cordon and search operation. My Lieutenant Nolan Bennett briefed us on the approach. Hard and fast, we find that cache, we're saving American lives. I believed him. We all did. This was our 4th month in country. Lost 2 guys to IEDs the month before. Finding weapons before they killed more of us felt righteous. The compound belonged to an old man named Hamid. Rashid translated as Bennett questioned him. Where are the weapons? We know they're here. Hamid kept saying he didn't know anything. Had this calm, tired look on his face, like he'd been through this before and knew exactly how it would end. We tore that compound apart, checked every room, every closet, dug up half the courtyard. 4 hours of searching in 100-degree heat. Found nothing, not a single bullet. Bennett was furious. He's lying. They moved them. Ask him again. Rashid translated. Hamid gave the same answer. Knew nothing about weapons. That's when Hamid's grandson showed up. Kid was maybe 8 years old, running home from somewhere. He froze when he saw us. American soldiers with rifles surrounding his house. The kid looked terrified. Started crying, calling for his grandfather. Hamid moved toward the boy, trying to comfort him. Bennett grabbed Hamid's arm, pulled him back. Nobody moves until I say so. I watched that kid crying, watched Hamid straining to reach him. Something felt wrong about the whole situation. We left empty-handed. Destroyed half their compound looking for weapons that weren't there. Hamid's family spent the rest of the day trying to fix what we'd broken. Back at base that night, I found Rashid sitting alone. He looked exhausted in a way that had nothing to do with physical work. You okay? I asked. He was quiet for a long moment. Then he said, can I tell you something? Off the record. Yeah, of course. Rashid looked around, made sure nobody else was listening. That man today, Hamid, he lost his son to a drone strike 3 years ago. Wrong house. Mistaken identity. Americans apologized, paid compensation, moved on. My stomach tightened. I didn't know that. His daughter-in-law died last year. Childbirth complications. No hospital close enough. That grandson you saw, that's all he has left. His entire family. One 8-year-old boy. I thought about how we treated Hamid, how Bennett had grabbed his arm, kept him from comforting a terrified child. Your intelligence was wrong today, Rashid continued. It's wrong a lot. I translate what you tell me to translate, but I also hear what they say when you're not listening. Most of these people aren't Taliban. They're just trying to survive. Why are you telling me this? Rashid looked at me directly. Because you asked if I was okay. In 6 years, you're the first American soldier who asked me that question. So I'm telling you the truth, the real truth. He stood up to leave, then turned back. Hamid could have been angry today, could have cursed you, fought back, made things difficult. But he stayed calm because he knows anger will get his grandson killed. He's protecting the last piece of his family the only way he can, by letting you destroy his home and saying nothing. I couldn't sleep that night. Kept seeing that kid's face, hearing him cry for his grandfather. Next morning, I talked to Bennett, told him I thought our intelligence was bad, that we were making enemies faster than we could fight them. He shut me down immediately. We're here to hunt Taliban, not make friends. You getting soft? 2 weeks later, our convoy got hit by an IED. Bennett lost his leg. Medics worked on him while we returned fire, trying to suppress the ambush. Rashid was there helping carry supplies to the medics. Could have stayed in cover, but didn't. After the firefight, Bennett was stabilized, waiting for medevac. He looked at Rashid and said, thanks for helping out there. Rashid just nodded. Didn't mention that Bennett had called him worthless 2 days earlier. Didn't bring up all the times he'd been treated like equipment instead of a person. The helicopter took Bennett away. We never saw him again. Heard he made a full recovery, medically retired, moved back to Colorado. I finished my deployment, came home, got out of the army, went to college on the GI Bill. Last year I saw a news story about interpreters trying to get visas to escape Afghanistan after the withdrawal. Thousands of them abandoned by the government they'd helped. I tracked down Rashid through old contacts. Spent 6 months navigating bureaucracy, called every politician I could find, threatened to go to the media, finally got him approved. He landed in Virginia 3 months ago with his wife and 2 daughters. Picked him up from the airport myself. First thing he said when he saw me was, you remembered. You asked if I was okay once. Changed everything for me. Figured it was my turn. He works as a translator for a refugee resettlement agency now. Helps other Afghan interpreters adjust to American life. Last week he invited me to dinner, met his whole family. His daughter spoke perfect English, already talking about college. As I was leaving, Rashid walked me to my car. That day I told you about Hamid. You remember what I said? Every word. Good, because Hamid and his grandson made it out too. They're in California now. His grandson starts high school next fall. He handed me a photo. Hamid and the kid smiling in front of the Golden Gate Bridge. The kid was taller now, looked happy, looked safe. Thought you'd want to know, Rashid said. The family you didn't destroy that day, they survived. That